Do you have an infestation of snails, or common ram's horn snail or bladder snail? This video I'm going to show you a snail that not only will clean your tank, but look good while doing it. Alrighty everyone, so if you have not seen these are the cappuccino spike snails, or aka devil snails or something of that sort. I'm not sure. I'm just getting into snails. Actually, these are one of the snails that got me really interested and intrigued and wanting to get into snails. So I ordered 5 and they gave me 7, but as you can see, these are all out and about and doing their thing. But we have this snail right over here. Now these snails only reproduce in brackish water, and they actually bury themselves underneath the sand, as you can see. So the reason why I got so interested in snails, and the reason why I got interested in these type of snails, not only that they have that wonderful pattern and the size that they actually get, is actually the fact that they give live birth to at least 1 or 2 offsprings in the times that they breed. So what I did was I converted this tank into a brackish water tank. It doesn't house any fish, but it does house these wonderful cappuccino snails. So when the time is right, I will add some fish that are brackish water, but as for now, I will be trying to breed these in tanks for the very first time on film. I have not seen it, so let's try and see what we can do with these. And as with these snails, you can also tell which one is male or female, but with me just jumping into this snail game, I'm not sure which ones are which, but I will be doing more research to see. And although I did turn this into a brackish water tank, they will do fine in fresh water. I am just trying to promote them to breed and catch this on film for the very first time. And with these snails, you would want an aged tank that has a lot of algae, because that's pretty much their main source of food, and once that is ran out, you will want to supplement that with some green beans or some algae wafers or any of the bottom feeder foods. They will pretty much eat anything. And also, with having these wonderful, beautiful, large snails, you will want to keep their shells nice and healthy with a lot of calcium in your water. Now, I would say there is a tank size requirement for them, but people will say, do you really need a tank requirement for snails? I would say anything more than 5 to 10 gallons is fine, but bigger is better. But with these snails, they do seem to produce a lot of waste, as you can see. So water changes are a must with these snails as well. And as well, I can only suggest that you use a sandy bottom just in case you do have a taller tank. And these snails are notorious for falling and not able to catch themselves or float as some of the others do, so they can damage their shells if they are falling. But it is a preference for them to have a sandy or small gravel bottom for them to burrow and also to reproduce in the sand or substrate as well. All in all, these are one of my favorite snails, and hopefully you can get some in your tanks and you will see the exact same way I feel about these snails. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video, do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and hitting that like for me, and as well sharing this out. And as always, be kind, be courteous, and have a wonderful day, y'all.